Artwork belongs out in the open for all to see, right? But there's one art studio in Milwaukee that offers a different take on getting your creative juices flowing. Art in the dark. Our Michael Schlesinger takes us to Splash Studio to shed some light on globe parties.
Artist Mark Romberg with Splash Studio in the historic Third Ward paints a picture of the globe parties at his shop every month. This is when all the lights are turned off except for 5,000 watts of black lights and lasers, creating an unbelievable neon glow paint experience you've ever seen.
That just really sort of draws the eye, I guess.
Yeah.
It's an interesting piece at the end of the day because it still looks good without the whole black lights on, but when you turn the black lights, up, it just pops all of a sudden. It really explodes off the canvas.
I had the chance to sit down with Romberg for my own glow-in-the-dark lesson. We start and end with a tree.
Tracing almost like a letter Y. You're just kind of picking a point and you're making your way down to the bottom of your page there. There you go. And again, kind of like the letter Y, the English letter Y, you just want to kind of branch off at a couple different sort of intervals and kind of split in the path a little bit here and there.
What kind of paint is this so that it glows? What is this?
So this is a fluorescent acrylic paint. The good thing about that is it's easy to use and it's very forgiving. You can cover up mistakes pretty easily if you make one. We're just going to thicken them up a little bit. We're going to take these thin lines and just add a little bit more weight to them gradually here. Again, just a little bit more weight as we go. That's going to give you kind of a nice taper to it, nice kind of consistent line quality.
Do we ever turn the lights on to see the final product?
That's going to be sort of a grand reveal at the end, honestly. That's after you've had a couple drinks maybe. Yeah.
The final product should look like a safari.
Paintings here at Splash are all commissioned by a whole variety of local talents. This one, I believe, was commissioned by John Kowalczyk, a very talented guy involved in a lot of different sort of art scenes around the place. I think he just decided giraffes are cute and cool and went with it. He has a love of nature.
But before I can get there, I have to do the leaves.
We're not, drawing every single leaf on the canvas. That would take forever. So instead, we're just kind of creating the impression of little bunches of leaves. And I'm just kind of poking at my canvas, making these kind of little circular motions, getting some nice coverage going on here.
To be honest, I don't really get past the tree stage.
I'm waiting for a big wind, a whoosh of wind to get rid of all the leaves. Yeah, but you know what? Standing back like 3 blocks that way,
way back
it doesn't look that bad.
No, it's sort of an abstract expressionist piece at this point, I would say.
Okay. Yours looks sort of like what is that bonsai?
Oh yeah,
thing,
yeah,
a
something
little bit?
Japanese influence. Yeah, I can see that. That's an interesting thing too. You compare the pieces to the original. Every artist is going to look a little bit different. Every artist is going to have their own perspective and take on the piece. So the original up there is sort of more of like a proper African tree. Mine sort of again takes maybe a bit more Japanese inspired, I suppose.
On a good night, you can get 150 folks taking the class, and they can spend 3 hours on their work.
You layer, you let it dry, you layer, you let it dry, basically.
Of course, that's much more than I can allot with my busy schedule, but I get rewarded for all I can do, and that's enough.
That's looking pretty good right there.